Now we came back yesterday from church. You look at my clothes with the way I'm walking up and down, you understand that I'm even confused. When next day my husband is looking at me like, what is wrong with my wife? Everyone ate before going to church except me, so I go him now. Because there was no cooked food at home to eat, we decided to cut my coat according to my size. We made abacha for dinner the day before, so my husband went to the pot to get the abacha because I was not in the mood for that one at all. And there is bread and there is provision for hot chocolate, but I do not want to take bread and tea because the weather got very hot. Anyways, thank God for garri. See, if you lack anything at all you can lack rice, beans, spaghetti, indomie, but up for garri, do not lack it at all at home. When there was no hope at all for food in West Guinea, garri, please come to my rescue. It's been a long time I soaked garri to drink, so you guys come and soak my garri with me while every other person is eating something delicious. Can't I go to garri this afternoon? Have some sugar and milk at home and don't say granite. Now what you are seeing now is that food is ready. I popped my evaporated milk to pop on top of this guy so that I'll get that creamy look. In the UK, I don't know the type of evaporated milk you are using. If the evaporated milk, just run away from that. Before this out the evaporated milk, oh my god, on carb because the weather is hot, I'll be mixing this garri with a room temperature water and then a very cold water. Mix the water together, poured everything inside my garri bowl, turn, and you people, the garri is ready. Even the quantity is rising as I put more water. You people, I'm not coming to this garri, but then let's get started. Everyone is seated pretty on the sofa. Starboy on his high chair. Worth is just on the other side of the chair. Keeps going to daddy to go take some stuffs from him. More the kind of hunger that wired me before I started making this guys, you just think I'm in my first trimester pregnancy journey. No, if I don't at all. My husband is busy digesting the remaining abacha that we made last night. Me, myself, I'm taking my garri. Worth and Starboy will be eating in a minute, but then let's eat first because of course Hannah Bolini before we went to church, so they are not very much hungry like us. Anyways, my husband took some tea before we left, so visually it's just like I'm the only one that is even actually starving. Well, I made provision to make rice and stew in the afternoon. Then I got new to first because area first, you can wear the way back kitchen. Okay? So when you eat and you have strength, that's when you can be able to cook. Is it not so that you're not gonna put excess money? You might as well put excess salt and then if you look now, you see that the speed at which I started eating this garri have actually reduced. That means I'm actually gauged at some point. So the speed about to go, the momentum had to go lesser now. Well, daddy is done eating and then he will be making cereal like for Starboy. Well, the quantity of garri I put was actually smaller, but because I started adding water and the thing was rising and rising, that's why they say that is hungry will not use the eyes of hunger to enter kitchen because you just put over of the quantity of what you want to make. And the garri have risen beyond measure. Continue to add more water and then to add more stuff so that the taste will remain. I wish I have coconut so that this garri will just go well, but then I think with milk, sugar, even granite, then everything is served. You guys, Sunday is actually one of my best days because obviously that's one of the days that me, myself, and my husband we are both at home. Lots of family time, lots of spending time together on a Sunday. Okay, so my husband is done making hot chocolate for Worth. He's gonna go make cereal for Starboy, and now I am actually belly food because everything is finished. You people, do you want to see my plate? See how tired and exhausted I am after eating. Me that is supposed to be more energetic. Anyways, this is the bowl of the garri just to show you that I finished everything. That big bowl of garri, the chime everything fast. So what follows is to feed Starboy and Worth, and then we'll take them inside to go sleep so that it will just be me and my sweetheart. I want time for ourselves. Okay. Anyways, I don't think we'll be having that time for ourselves because obviously I'm going to be going inside the kitchen to cook. But the good thing there is that my husband will be in the sitting room testing me, telling me stories while we'll do the cooking together, and then at some point he's also going to help me. Well, here now I'm at that phase of deciding, oh, should I get up in the next 10 minutes? Should I make it 15 minutes? Or should I even just relax and wait until after 30 minutes before going to cook? And that's how I continued postponing the time. Well, so that's my husband feeding Worth. So now Worth's favorite food now is hot chocolate and bread. I know some of you be wondering what's hot chocolate. What's normal bread and tea? I'm in Nigeria because here they're taking the combination of Milo and peak milk as hot chocolate. That's why I understand it to be. Well, my Starboy is still struggling to finish his cereal. This is my empty plate on the table where I'm looking tired and very exhausted. But then to tell you the truth, I actually satisfied my craving of garri because it's been a long time I take it. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next one. I love you all.